Hey guys, Rich Pasini from Everyday Vlogging. I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I do hope you like the content I put out and you keep coming back for more. I'm going to be doing the basic reseller news. Hopefully it won't be long. I know I've been saying that for quite some time, guys, and I do apologize. I've been trying to keep it down, where it's not too laborious and boring to you guys. So I really am trying to keep that down. Going forward, I'm going to try to keep the reseller news between 15 and 20 minutes around that time frame, not too more. Unless it's something that I need to get out and express myself to you, then I will talk more about it, expand on that. So that's going to be coming up. So if you guys could stick around, it'd be great. I just want to say also, in regards to my channel, you guys are going to be finding things a little different with it. I got some plans what I want to do with it. I want to change it up. I'm thinking of redoing my banner, my YouTube banner on there, redoing that over again. And I want to put up some new content. I want to do little things. I want to try to trip it up a little differently and make it more appealing to you guys out there. My reason for this, you're probably wondering why I'm bringing that into play, is because I noticed on my YouTube channel, I've been getting subscribers. Like one day I'll get them, like for example, I might have gotten 2 subscribers yesterday, and today I lost 2 subscribers. And I don't know, like I said again, I don't know if it's people expected something totally different with my channel. They were expecting some different content, because they don't know. I mean, some people may go on my YouTube channel, thinking it's going to be, if I discuss a topic, it might be not to their liking. It might be exactly what they thought it was. Let's say I do a reseller news that pertains to eBay, Amazon, Etsy, whatever. And they may, sign up with it and say, oh yeah, this guy is good. He talks about the reseller news, but then I trip it up with something totally different. So that's the point I want to also get across to you guys out there who do subscribe, who are subscribers, that have been with me for a while. I do honestly greatly appreciate it. I really do appreciate you guys, hanging in there with me and checking my videos out. But yeah, that's the thing. I just want you guys to know that my YouTube channel is a channel about everything. I'm going to be talking about different topics. I'm going to be, posting up different videos on different things. It could be digital photography. It could be from what I cook, the food I cook, some quick food tips, whatever. Or it could be about basically anything. So I don't know if that's what's kind of like throwing it off, because I was watching Sean Cannell, I think he's the guy from Video Influence. It's very good. Him and Benji, his partner there, that they have that channel together, and they brought us some good topics in there. And because I did a video why I think I'm losing subscribers, and I think the reason why I was losing is because people are not, when they sign up the first time, it's not what they really expected of me. Well, I don't know if they just get bored of me. I hope not. I want to be just like all the other YouTube creators out there. I guess you could say it's kind of like a semi-reality channel. There are people out there that do have YouTube channels like that, where they get up and they talk about what they're doing. They're going to the store, they're going to go cooking, whatever it may be. And I don't know, maybe people would like to see more like that from me, doing more of a reality YouTube channel. But right now, I have things in the making, but I'm putting them on kind of like a back burner. I got a lot of ideas going through my head here as far as what I want to do for this YouTube channel to help it grow, and I would like to, get it to a point where, it'll be really popular someday. I don't know. I'm trying. It's not the easiest thing, folks. I have to honestly say it. I said it once before, and I'll say it again. Doing everyday vlogging is daily vlogging is very difficult, because you got to come out with things that are going to be of interest to people, or certain things, like I don't have a problem talking about, things I seen on the internet. Like let's say I found some interesting news out there. I don't have a problem putting it up there. People say, well, that's going to be part of your daily vlog. Yes and no, it depends. That's what it's all about. That's why I said that's why my YouTube channel, that's what it all boils down to, folks. It's a YouTube channel about everything and anything. I share stories. Sometimes I talk a little about my personal life, and I don't mind, certain things within reason. I'm not going to get into details about certain issues, but I don't mind, sharing certain things that are personal, that pertain to me and me only, pretty much. But for the most part, it's not an easy road to travel, folks. I mean, I've been watching other vloggers out there talking about it, how to start a vlogging channel. And, some people say if you're doing it on a daily basis, that's a lot of work, which it is. If you're posting every day. I try to do 2 videos a day, okay? Not easy. It's not an easy task, like I said again, folks. But for the most part, I'm going to keep at it. I'm going to keep doing it. And if there is anything that you guys want to share with me out there in on the YouTube world, so to speak, or even some of my subscribers now, the followers I do have, please leave it in the comment box below. Let me know what you like and what you don't like. I don't mind them if you say, well, maybe you could talk about certain different topics as opposed to reselling news. Maybe you could talk more about the equipment you use. That's what I want to do next. I eventually want to do a video on that one next. Maybe I will do that. I don't know. About the cameras I use and stuff like that. Very basic. I have basic stuff. Right now I'm doing this video on my iPhone 5S cell phone. It's not the latest and the greatest, but it works. And what I like about it is I have the software thing I told you guys I use is Filmora. I use Filmora 9, but I also use the Filmora 8.76 version. That's what I've been doing all my videos on. And every now and then, on occasion, I will use CyberLink PowerDirector 14, which is a very good video editing software too. Now, I just want you guys to know out there, I am not affiliated with them. I have no affiliate links with them, so I am not getting paid. No one contact me to tell them to endorse their product. I love both of the products, but I do right now at this point in time, I am using the Filmora 8.76 exclusively right now for all my videos. I think I did a video on that there a while back, how I pull information off of one video editing software, I import it into the other one, and that's how I can do special effects like that, because one video editing software may have better special effects than as opposed to the other, But what I like about this here, I have Filmora Go. Filmora Go is an app, I think I talked about this once before. It's an app that's for the Android and iOS, your iPhone. Okay, and what I like about Filmora Go is you could do, like your desktop, with the Filmora desktop, you could do certain features. You could add themes, you could add music to it, titles, and so on and so forth. For me, it's a little hard because I'm working on an iPhone 5S, and you guys know the phones, how small they are, you know what I'm saying? And it's hard to pick, it's like a hunt and peck thing on there, the screen's so small. But what I do like about it, if I'm not going to do anything like that, any graphics, I'm not going to put graphics on there, but if I'm going to change things around, or what if I want to, let's say I'm out on the road or whatever, and I want to post a video on the fly, no problem with the Filmora Go. You do what you got to do, then you hit your edit button there, or to upload to YouTube, boom, it's done, And I like it, because that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're on a go, that's what I call it, Filmora Go, right? If you're at an event or something and you're taking videos and you want to share it with us right away, Filmora Go is the way to go. And like I said again, you can get that app for Android, and you could also get it for the iOS phones, your iPhone as well. So you guys might want to check that out. But anyway, I'm going to do, actually the reselling news I'm going to do is going to be probably a little longer, because I want to share an incident I had with, talk about an eBay situation I had when it comes to billing. And I want to share that with you guys. So if you could hang out and stick around, check it out, that'd be great. That's going to come up now on the, like I said, I'm going to do the eBay in the news, I'm going to call it. And I want to share some information with you guys. Just want to talk a little something that happened this morning. Nothing serious, but I just want to share it with you guys. And, I hope you can stick around and check it out. Okay, so let's get right to it. Okay, so I wanted to share the story with you. It happened this morning. I was on eBay checking out my, waiting for my monthly invoice, and I noticed that the bill seemed rather high. So I called up eBay and I spoke to a teammate, and I asked him, could you look into my account as to why I have so many, why is it so much money? I mean, I have a starter store which is supposed to have supposedly 100 free listings, for $4.95 a month. Now I understand for those who don't have a starter store, but if you do have it, if you're interested in getting one like that, I got one a while back with eBay, and you get 100 free listings for $4.95 a month if you do the yearly, if you get to the yearly program, so to speak. You can withdraw from it if you don't want to do it anymore. The reason why I did that there, the reason why I did get the store, because I found out was costing me more money with the free listing, because eBay gives you free listing, 50 free listings, I think the second or the first of every month. But I heard, I did a story on it recently that they're going to be giving 1,000. I think it's sometime in March. I don't know if they are doing it already now. But so anyway, I called them up and I asked them, I said, is there anything you could do about this here? Because I hardly made sales in January, which was a joke, to be honest with you. And I said, at this one point I said, sometimes in some cases there's not enough money in the account to even pay for the insertion fees. So when I said that to him, and this, mind you, this is a guy that works at eBay, he says, nah, he goes, I understand where you're coming from. He goes, I had the same situation. He goes, I sell on eBay too. And he goes, I didn't have enough money to pay for, he goes, I wasn't making enough money to pay my insertion fees. Now this is an eBay employee telling me this here. Now I know people might want, concrete evidence saying, well, you should have recorded it. I didn't know the guy was going to say that to me, okay, to be honest with you. I mean, I know I popped that, I made that statement to him, which is the truth. I didn't think he was going to, react to it and, tell me his personal story with, not having enough money to pay the insertion fee. So anyway, he's, I said, well, can you look into it? I said, it seems a little high, to be honest with you. I said, I mean, I'm not a big time seller. And I said, if you guys could check it out, it'd be greatly be appreciated. So he told me, he goes, look, he goes, your invoice, he goes, what I'm not, mind you, I'm looking at it, when I'm checking it out on the line, it's pretty, to me, it's enough. I mean, it's enough, it's a lot for me, okay? So he goes, the invoice is still not processed. So is it still processed? What do you mean processed? I go, it can go high? He goes, oh yeah, it can. I said, oh great. I said, that's good news to hear. And he goes, look, he goes, don't worry. He goes, what I'm going to do is, he goes, once the invoice is fully implemented, whatever, it's all getting ready for upload, whatever. He goes, I'm going to call you back. And he goes, I'm going to go over the invoice with you to show you how it came to that much money. I'll be honest with you folks. I did get a bill from eBay one time because I didn't make any sales for the whole month, and my bill was for $4.95. But even though I had it that 1 month, it seems like the following month I ended up paying a lot more. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now they do charge you. You do pay the insertion fees and stuff like that. They get their, well, you're not supposed to get final value fees, not insertion fees. I understand eBay takes a cut of that there, and then PayPal takes a cut. Everybody's got their hand in the kitty, so to speak. Everyone's got their hand in the cookie jar, so to speak. But anyway, long story short, he said he's going to call me back, I guess as soon as it's finished uploading. I don't know, maybe a day or two, or maybe next week, whatever. And he said he'll go over with me. Now, I'm hoping eBay could do something with that bill, because to be honest with you, I know people may say, well, if you get involved with eBay, it's a gamble. You can't blame eBay if you ain't making sales. No, you can't. I understand that. But the thing is, I've heard some other sites that sometimes they have problems with their, computating their fees or whatever, or generating their invoices, that there's been cases where some people would come out undercharged or overcharged. I'm thinking I've been overcharged, okay? Undercharged is one thing, I can understand if they made a mistake in their accounting system, and they're charging you on price, and then later on you find out it went higher. It's because maybe there's a arithmetic computation that didn't, jive, so they got to hit you on the next bill. That I can go along with, but I feel in some cases that I've been overcharged. So he's going to see what he can do to work. He's going to let me know what's going to happen with that. I don't know what's going to come out of it. I may just get stiffed and just pay the bill and that's it. But going forward, I am not going to keep doing the same thing over and over again. As far as I'm not going to have it, how can I say it? With the 100 listings, I'm just going to keep it at 100 listings and I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to go any more than that. But that's it, plain and simple. So we'll see how that goes, or how that plays out. But anyway, that's just the way it is right now. That's the way it's going with that there. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. When you do get your billing at the end of the month, Make sure you check it to make sure that everything is copacetic, that you're not getting overcharged, or well, if you are being undercharged, then they're going to hit you the next time. They're going to make it up on that, the difference, that's understandable. But just check your thing to make sure there's no errors on their part, because it can happen. I've read it on other blog sites where some people were getting charged for additional things that they didn't ask for, and it just happened to go on their system. Now, again, that didn't happen with me. I don't know. I'm thinking, my personal take is that I've been overcharged. I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I will share it with you guys the next time I do the video. But right now, I can't share anything because, it's still the video, the invoice is still in processing. So, and he didn't call me back, because like I said, it's going to probably be sometime next week, I would think. So, I just wanted to share it with you guys. But anyway, I only have 4 windows open up, so I want to really try to keep this short as possible. If possible, I'm going to try to anyway. So, without further ado, let's jump right to it. Okay. Our first story begins with this here, with Spat's white bread. You're probably saying, bread? What does this have to do with eBay? Folks, I only post stuff in some cases that only pertain to eBay. As you can see, I only got 4 windows open, 2 eBay windows open, and 2 stories. So I'm not going to share, expand too much on them. That's why I said it's going to be hopefully be short. It says people love this Michigan bread so much they buy it on eBay. This came out yesterday, February 1st, 2019. I always like to throw the dates in there, folks, for the simple reason is I want you to know it's not stuff that's old. That's been 2 years old, 3 years old. So I always like to specify the dates. And for the new for the new subscribers, I know I only got a couple of windows open. I do not read everything verbatim. I will expand a little on the topics. I will give you the URLs to where I got the information, and the rest is up to you if you'd like to pick up where I left off. This one comes from K1025.com. I guess it's a radio station? Great. I guess it sounds like a radio station. It says greatest hits.com anyway. Or you could just type in, if you do a Google search, Spat's white bread, whatever, people are buying it on eBay. And that's what the topic is here. That's the title. People love this Michigan bread so much, they buy it on eBay. So let's read a little about it. It goes over here. I'm going to go out on a limb and guess why you, I guess you wouldn't buy bread from eBay, but what if it is bread from your hometown that has the taste you crave? Spat's bread is available in Saginaw and is popular with the Michigan natives. The people are buying it on eBay. The seller says they ship it on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The bread, okay. It goes over here. Freezes well, makes great grilled cheese, French toast, just plain bread and butter with soup, delicious toast, BLTs to die for. Hearty old-fashioned bread with no preservatives. This bread is made from an old family recipe, and it's favorite to all who grew up in the area. And they got a little video on here. I'm not going to play it because then it'll be too long, but it goes on to say here, more Sagnicos calls tortillas to taco bread. That's something else. It goes on to say how much people love Spat's bread. It has its own dedicated Facebook group. Maybe that's why people were willing to shell out $13 for a loaf. That's roughly $5 for the bread and $8 for shipping. Then it goes on to say the Saginaw news video shows behind the scenes at the bakery. You could check that out. I didn't look at the timestamp on there, how long it is, but I don't. Like I said again, I don't want to stay too long on this here. I want to try to keep this short as possible. And basically that's it. Then it says over here, check out the listing. I clicked it on, and lo and behold, here it is. They definitely do have it up there. It says 10 available, 4 sold. So people are buying it already. Bread. All right. You guys got any, you guys are bakers in your family? You want to sell your own personal stuff like that? That's a little niche, right? Who knows? You may do something like that, But this is a bakery that's selling it. So, hey, if a bakery could do it, maybe you could do the same thing. Maybe you might have a good niche out there for something, some type of food, cupcakes or whatever. Maybe you might bake pies, whatever, It gives you an idea, People are willing to pay for it, right? I mean, I don't know how many. It says 10 for sold already, but let's see. It must have just came out recently, the story. Then the other one is, like I said, I gave you the URL for that there. And again, it is an active listing, as you can see here. The other one is here. Set of Bugatti Veyron wheels and tire pop up on eBay for $100,000. When I read these stories, this one here, just in case you want to know, it came from msn.com, www.msn.com. What you could do is, you're not going to want to type out this whole thing. What you could do is just type in set of Bugatti Veyron wheels. selling for eBay for $100,000, and you could get the story if you want. It goes on to say here, this story came out 1 day ago, and it says over here it's got slides on it, 1 to 5 slides. Let's see. I didn't check the slides out, folks. Hold on for a second. Okay. Oh, there's a nice looking tire. Okay. Anyway, it goes on a quartet of wheels and tires for a Bugatti Veyron has surfaced on eBay for the price of $100,000 with free shipping. The set is sold by Fort Lauderdale, Florida-based eBay user by the name of Genuine Wheel, who has a reputable seller feedback rating. They claim that waiting for the replacement wheels from a Bugatti could take up to a year and cost $150,000. Wow, as opposed to buying this set and having them delivered in days. I didn't know that. Well, if you ever see Bugatti, how it's made, if I can get that video, I'll try to get that video and show it to you. It's pretty interesting. It looks like it's pieced together. It doesn't look like it goes down assembly or not. I'll show you. If I can get that video, I'm going to put it up. Let me just read the rest of this here. It goes on to say here, let me just recap. It says they claim waiting for replacement wheels from Bugatti could take up to a year and cost $150,000, as opposed to buying their set and having them delivered in days. Close-up photos of the wheels show Bugatti's trademark EB stamp made in Italy markings, though these wheels would be expensive to counterfeit. The markings do not inherently rule out the possibility of these being knockoffs. Well, that would be pretty sad if it was a knockoff. Especially with that kind of money, you want to make sure you're getting a genuine thing there. Yeah. So this is what they got going on over here. That is the car. This ain't the video it's talking about. All right. This is just they're talking about. Look at this here. What is that there for? 1 minute expensive car to rent. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't play the video, folks. To be honest with you, sometimes I just read up there. It's costs at least $20,000 for an annual, whatever. Yeah, it's a nice looking car. I mean, I like the Italian cars like that there. I like the Ferraris and the Lamborghinis. Bugatti's not bad. It's a nice looking car. I believe it's $2 million from the other video I was watching anyway. That's what they were saying anyway. You can rent it more. Yeah, to rent it you'll need more than $20,000. Yeah, this is what they got going on here. Let's see, $20,000. Yeah, the rental company looks to make sure your insurance can cover the actual cash value of the car. Yeah, and that's probably what, $2 million. I know the other one said $2 million. And then I'm just reading the thing here. I didn't want to play it. I know I could play it and let you guys listen to it, but I don't want to get too much into it. I know it's only a minute and 10 seconds long, but that's another story. But anyway, let me show you the listing here on eBay, and then if I can get that video, I'll put it up and show you how they craft the car together. This is it. So far, they have 8 views per hour. Per hour. It is going for $100,000, like they said, and the shipping is for free. So there it is. It's on eBay. It is definitely there. So let me see if I can find that video, guys, and if I can play it for you. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I'll try it and see if I can find it really quick. Okay, so hang in there. Okay, folks, here's the video I was talking about. It goes on to say here, here's what happens when you take a $2 million Bugatti Veyron to the CarMax. Okay, just let me give you the URL just in case you want to see it for yourself. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. It's www.thedrive.com. And it's pretty interesting the way the car was crafted, put together here. So check out the video and let me know what you think. I'm going to have to mute my mic, folks, so we don't get any feedback here. So let me take it over here. And let me see right over here. Here we go, guys. let me just get ready to close this video out. I hope you enjoyed that presentation of how the Bugatti's made, because I know I did. I never knew how the car was crafted. I know they have a special technique the way they craft the cars. Like, you know, it's like a lot of stuff is hand assembled and stuff, but I never actually seen it. I heard about it. It's the first time I'm actually seeing like this here. That's one thing I never really ventured into, because I get it. Then again, who goes to look at these type of cars unless you're actually getting ready to buy one, right? But it is pretty interesting the way they craft the car together, though. It's pretty cool. It's like a big jigsaw puzzle, right? The way they put pieces on and they bolt them up and stuff. And I didn't know you could do stuff like that. I mean, I'm looking at the way they craft them. They push the two pieces together and they bolted them up like that. That would hold. But apparently it works, right? Anyway, guys, I do hope you liked this video I put out. I just want to tell you guys up front that going forward, you're going to probably start seeing some changes the way I'm going to do my YouTube channel. You're going to probably see different format. You know, when it comes to reseller news, the banner is going to probably be changing again. So don't think I'm going elsewhere or I'm starting another channel. It's going to be the same channel, but I'm just going to probably change a little up on the banner there, just make it a little more interesting. The one that's up there now is okay. It's a little bland for me, but you know, I want to change it up a little. How and why I'm going to do it, and you know, what I'm going to put in there, I don't know right now. That's why I'm toying around with a lot of ideas. So there are going to be, you know, changes as I go along. And again, like I said, folks, if there's anything that you want to hear me discuss or talk about, please drop it in the comments below and let me know what you think. If you do like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you got anything out of it, you know, whatever, you know, maybe you got something out of it, which I hope you did, you know, please, you know, give it a thumbs up, whatever. And also, if you do like the video content I put out, please don't forget to like, comment, and share, and please subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit that bell notification icon if you want to be updated as to when I post new videos out. Like I said again, folks, this channel is going to be different. I'm going to be talking about different things, discussing different things. It's not going to be one specific thing. So I hope you guys don't mind. You know, if you like, it's going to be like a multi-channel here. So you know, it's going to be a little of everything. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little reality, you know, YouTube video. Maybe I got to talk, like I'm thinking of talking about my how I create my videos and the equipment I use, which is very basic. It doesn't, you know, it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg the way I do it. And I want to share that with you. That'll probably be coming up next, because I'm thinking I wanted to do that for a while. So that probably will be the next thing going on. Will be coming up. So you might want to stand by to check that out too. So anyway, I will talk to you the next time, guys. Have a great weekend. And this is Rich Pasini signing off. Until next time, bye-bye.